Um, Imagine we gave you a DeLorean and you could jump back in time. So you're starting all over again with no money to invest at all. What would you do differently or the same with the knowledge that you've got now?
Good question. Back to okay. I'd first of all, I wouldn't be a developer. I'll leave that to the developers and the guys with those skills, and I concentrate on recognizing. I'm a trader. I know the numbers. So if there's, let's say there's I don't know, for ease of working out for the viewers on today, but 100 grand property, if I can secure that for 70 to 75 grand, if I don't want to keep it, I can trade it on and put a little bit on there for myself. If I want to keep it, then I've got the chunk of equity that that I've negotiated on the discount. That's doing the numbers. I don't carry bricks or tiles anymore. I certainly don't carry bags of cement because they're really heavy, so I don't do anything like that anymore. And I wouldn't do that again, I'm afraid. It's my skill is on the numbers, and I'll leave the trades guys with their skills because they know what they're doing and they're good at it. So
Fantastic. So, I mean, even on that example which you've mentioned there, and you did allude to property sourcing and not getting rich quick. Still, if you negotiated a deal at £100,000 house down to 75, and you sold that on to someone else at 80 or whatever, that's still a £5,000 profit in your pocket, is it not? Or
yeah, absolutely, yeah. The thing is, you're absolutely right. This is kind of my business model is that there's money in the deal if it's negotiated properly. So it's negotiated down. You don't need this. There's an old-fashioned term, 25% BMV, which people quite often use on forums and stuff. And it's not really about that. If I can negotiate a discount down, I can either secure the deal and pay the mortgage to sell the property if I can force a bit of value by improving it, or make it more attractive for sale so I can sell it quicker, or I know the agents in the area so I can put it with a different one and I can sell it back on the resale market and make all that profit. So if I secure something at 70, I can resell it at 90 on the open market. It's got a discount of 10 because it was worth 100, and the difference between the 90 and the 75 that I've secured it at is my profit, and that's my money.
well, I know a number of people that say that's rich pretty quick, but
Well,
yeah, that's fantastic. That
it's a
really
good
is
income, but financially independent will take you a few deals to do. So
yeah.
my basic rule for beginners, and you can get more complicated than this, but my basic rule for beginners is think of what you're earning per month now, and I mean putting in the bank, not gross. What do you put in the bank right now? And most people say to me between £3,000 and £5,000. So whatever you're putting in the bank right now is your net figure to spend. That's the profit on each deal that you've got to make, and do one deal a month. That keeps you out of work. Now, I promise you, one deal a month won't take you 40 hours a week. Promise.
That's fantastic. I mean, you mentioned the Rich Dad, Poor Dad books, and I think I've read nearly all of them, to be fair. And one of the things that he mentions in his earlier books is that you need to be looking at around about 100 properties really to essentially secure one. So if you're and looking means, you know, looking maybe on Rightmove, looking with your estate agents, and if we take on what you've said to the answer to the previous question of knowing your local area, that's going to make it all the more easier to meet your estate agents and letting agents and really build a relationship with them, and then they can also assist you in the looking at houses and bringing you stuff that they think would work or fit your plan.
Absolutely right. I can't fault that or criticise that. Yeah, absolutely right.
Fantastic. Okay, so moving on to the